He went out, me and him went out. Come back, he can't get in the door, right? But I had ways of getting indoors, So I got in the door, the first door, got into his flat. No woman was there. She locked him out on purpose, thinking that he would never get in. But I got in, you know what I mean, through my ways.
Right.
And couldn't find the girl. Went up to the landlord, hear noises.
Right.
She's up there banging the landlord.
Yeah.
So I said to him, it seems like I kind of sense certain things, and I said to him, when you see her tomorrow, come here, we stayed around my house. When you see her tomorrow, when she starts crying, don't carry down to it, because I knew, you know. And what did she do? Come and say, tell a story. Oh, what happened? Blah blah blah.
He always do.
Started crying. What did he do? Everything I tell him not to do, he went and done it. So I knew that guy couldn't have my back. Number one, he's weak to woman. Number two,
you can't trust a guy like that.
All women were wicked. I knew that this is in the early 90s. I started to suss out what was going on. So I said, boy, man, these women are wicked, man.
Yeah, man. And the thing about it is, you got a lot of these men that have died, man, that are trying to prove a point, their masculinity, to a bunch of women don't give a damn about it, man. Making themselves like a jackass. That's what they've been doing. You know, there's many men that are homeless, that are on the streets because of a woman, in prison because of a woman, dead because of a woman. All right? So they don't bring any benefit. They don't benefit you at all.
That's scary.
And that's something that a woman is supposed to do. The beauty thing, the beauty of a woman is for her to benefit you in a relationship and also to benefit herself. But in this society, they just want you to do all for them, and they don't do that. You're not getting back in return. But yeah, that's what they do. Right. So it's pointless to get married today.
Yeah.
You would be a damn jackass to get married, especially if you got money.
Right.
Come on, man. You think if I was worth 80 billion pounds out here, you think I want to get married out here? Fuck no, man. Because guess what? She gonna take half of she gonna take 40 billion. And she ain't even help me build up to that level. She's just a woman I met on the street, and she gonna take half of what I made and mess up my life in the process. Man, get the hell out of here.
And if you talk about prenuptial agreement, what Eddie Murphy was talking about, his stand-up comedian, he goes into that. And if you ask her for it, they look at you like you're crazy.
Right.
But really, you should be asking for a prenup.
You should be asking for a damn prenup, man. Because these women are shiesty, and they're out to, and what it is they're out to survive. They're out to get to what they can get. They don't really love you. They don't really care about you. They're just using you for the time being so they can get levels above you, and they can go find somebody else, the monkey branching concept. All right, that's what they do. They can use their hypergamistic behavior on you and go find somebody else. Right, like sometimes you could be on the phone to them, right, and you talking good, and you got a good conversation, and all of a sudden she give you the silent treatment.
Yeah.
Why she giving you the silent treatment? Because she talking to somebody else. Go on, bro.
Man loves woman.
Wow.
Woman don't love man.
Yeah. That's very true.
Woman love herself. Yeah. Because a man, it's in a man's nature to care.
Yeah.
Because he's the protector, he's the provider. He's in his nature, the most I put it in him to care about the creatures who he's providing for, who he's protecting.
Yep.
You can't protect and provide for something and not care about it.
Yep, exactly, brother. Exactly.
Solomon went.
So it's in a man's nature to care for the woman, for his children. A woman, what does she have to care and protect? Nothing.
She
doesn't have to care, but she's just taking it all in.
Exactly.
So it's not in our nature to care about anything else except herself.
And that's very true. The brother said, I wanna land back on that, because see, a woman, the way she's created to take, not to give. That's the man. The man is able to give.
Yeah.
Like for example, when you're having intercourse, what is a man doing? He's shooting up his seed into the woman, and she's taking it in. All right. So like the brother said, what did you say, brother? Say what you said again. You know what I mean? Or how how a woman takes in. There was a certain word you said, man.
Yeah, but they take us. Women are takers. Men provide. Men protect.
Yeah.
So he's forced to care. To risk his life for the things he cares about.
Right.
He's forced to care, to be passionate.
Right.
A woman don't have to put in that energy.
Yep.
So she don't have that kind of passion.
Right.
To feel like she has to do this and do that for the greater good of this and that. That's a man's business. So a man is very passionate. You know what I'm saying? A woman is, she just takes, man.
And another thing too, a woman, what she's supposed to do Not just stepping stone. What she's supposed to do is to be a helpmate.
Right.
That's all she's there to do. She ain't there to provide you with other things other than that. Once she can work your back for you, and you're having a hard day's work, and do all of the things that you need her to do, that's all right. You're good. Yeah. But to have a look, to have a what's the word, man? You looking for this unconditional love that you can give her only. You're not gonna get it back. Okay. That's just the thing, because they're only made to give you pleasure and to guide the house, and to also do what you tell them to do. Go on.
That's why when Eddie Murphy said if he ever married a bush bitch from Africa, he said he will never take her around American women.
Right.
The next thing you know, that woman will start saying, "What have you done for me lately?"
Right, exactly. Exactly.
God is a word is precept.
Yeah, go on.
First Ezra 4, verse 22. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you.
Right.
Do ye not
You know,
labor?
too, I gotta put this out there too. You know, just because a brother got it, well, that don't mean that he's wicked, man. You know what I mean? That don't mean that. But I'm just saying, as a whole, because you got brothers where, like for example, we all gotta bear our cross, right? My cross is my deformity. You know, his cross is his cross. His cross is what he has to experience, right? Hey, a brother may be going through this little cross by dealing with the woman he got. So everyone's got their own little problem and their issue, right? To lead us to what is our purification. So I just want to put that out there, you know, just to not get things twisted there. Go on.
Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?
Right.
Yea, a man taketh his sword and go his way to rob and to steal,
Right.
to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness.
Yep.
And when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed,
You give it onto that same.
bringeth it to his love.
Yeah.
His love.
Yeah, that's real. Man.
Wherefore, 27, many also have perished and erred and sinned
Because of women, even the king, even kings have burned in sin for women. So you know how much more. And the thing about the women back then, you know, they had some substance to them. But why in the hell would you waste your time with these women of today? They can't do nothing for you. They can't even cook up a basic. They can't even make a cup of friggin' tea, right? But you gonna pretty much lose your entire self for these women of today. Come on, man. Come on.
So, Sirach 33, verse 19. In fact, let me start verse 18. Hear me, O ye great men of the people,
Right.
and hearken with your ears,
Well,
ye
you
rulers
give me
of the
the scripture that
congregation.
Paul said, okay, yeah, keep going.
Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another.
Right, and that's what you're doing when you get in these relationships. You have to pretty much give your life source to this woman. And then what hurts the most is that you give all of this stuff to these women and you don't get nothing back in return. It's like you've lost everything.
I want to say something, yeah. That woman that came up didn't say a word. In my mind, because she didn't say nothing, she didn't get wasn't craving
You see,
for
when
attention.
you talk about the truth, this kind of stuff about how they moving, they don't say nothing. They're ashamed of themselves.
No, but that girl that was she stood in the background.
Yeah.
You have to remember this. The Sarahs are back here too, and Rachel's and them, they're back here too.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't know who she was. She didn't ask for nothing. You know what I mean? She went by her business.
Yeah.
So we have to bear in mind some brothers who may have the Sarahs. That's why they're all right. They could
that's
have,
true too.
You know, in the reincarnation.
Yeah.
I like to think positive. I think I will get a Sarah if I on this
Not in
side.
this society,
But if I don't get if I'm not with a girl, if she's not a Sarah, I'm out of there.
Right.
So like you say, it's very unlikely, and I understand
you know,
that.
if you do get a woman like that, then you know, the most I may be dealing with her. You know, but generally speaking, there ain't nothing out here, man.
Yeah.
These women out here, especially these black women, they're all just bugged out their mind. They're all, you know, seamed up. They don't respect nobody, but they don't even respect themselves. And I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about all of these women.
Yeah.
They don't respect themselves, man. So how the hell they gonna respect you?
Right.
Go on, brother.
1 Timothy 5, verse 15. For some are already turned aside after Satan.
And nowadays, it seems like most are turned aside to Satan.
95.
I think, brother, you being generous, man. I think it's more like 99.999%, man. You know? It's boy, oh boy, man. And that's why the apostles, they always go hard on these women, because what's going to happen is a lot of these women are going to die, man.
Right.
You got to understand, a lot of them make up the nation of Israel. There's more women than there's men. So who's going to die most likely? These women are.
Right.
Go on, brother. They're going to die with their ass showing in their capital. That's all going to be melted in that lake of fire. Go on, brother.
Just like in Pompeii, you still got people that were melted by the volcano whilst they were having sex.
Yep.
So
See that?
this is 1 Corinthians.
See that?
It's 1 Corinthians 8:29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
Right. So if you got a woman, you got to just be focused to this right here, because she's going to waste your time, right? And if she's going to steer your focus onto other things so you can please her, man. And we ain't got time to be pleasing nobody but pleasing the Lord. Because guess what? Your woman ain't going to save you from your situation. Your woman ain't going to save you out of captivity. The only person that's going to do that is Shah Shah.
That's right.
So we got to focus on what's important. They're not important right now.
That's right.
All right? I don't care how much makeup they put on their face. I don't care how red their lipstick is. They're not important right now. What's important is doing the work of the Lord. I don't care how big their backside is. They're not important. And half of the times their backside is fake anyway. Plastic up and everything. Go on, brother. Getting breast injections, getting butt injections. It's all fake.
Kim Kardashian, innit?
They're trying to look like Kim Kardashian, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You gonna put up with that? Come on. Go on. Yeah. You got something, right?
Ezekiel 9. So hold on. Yeah.
Fucking let me get this one.
Isaiah 13. 13 verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Because you're gonna have men. They're gonna resort back to the state that they were in before. When all hell breaks loose, like I like to always say, when society collapsed and what they was even going into, in terms of articles, as we've all read before, concerning the food in these stores. There's only so much food that these stores can hold. So let's just say the food that's in these stores were only just there. If everybody went to go to the store, you would go. If you went there the last minute, there would be no food in the other store. All right. So let's say that the crops are destroyed, right, and other things are destroyed, like your other kind of food that you like to get. Or let's just say that the trucks didn't have the money to go A to B to provide your food to the store. Guess what? The stores, they won't have no food. And now what you're going to experience is a famine. There's a famine that's coming into society, man.
Right.
And when there's a famine, and when there's great disorder and great instability, if I'm saying it right, you're going to have men that are going to go out their way and they're going to rape these women out here.
Yeah. Well, big time.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to get their shit off, man. Yeah. Go on, brother.
So 2nd Ezra 16 and 20.
Let them finish that and then I'll get back to you.
That's pretty much it. I was going to go to Ezekiel.
Okay, well, hold on to that. Let them read this.
So 2nd Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Because really, I mean, I don't mean to go off into the topic, right? But really, technically, brothers, man, we shouldn't really be chasing nobody, man. All right? Like, I want to just put this out there right now, man. A man of the Lord should not be chasing nothing. We should be chased down the street. We're more valuable. We're the source. They're not the source. Okay? They don't have nothing. They don't have any substance to them. We have all of the substance. So if they really want something, right, of value and meaning, they gotta go get it. All right? When I was growing up, I was told, if you're gonna get some, you gotta get up off your ass and go get it. Not play these fucking games, man. Okay, and that's how you know that these women ain't really right, man. Because what they'll do, they'll get around you and play these games, and then when you spit the game there, she's not gonna, she ain't cool with you. So what was all of that game playing for? All right, but like I said, we don't listen, man. I've gotten to the point where, and some people may sound being prideful, but you gotta have you do have to have a healthy level of pride. All right, you can't just be egoless, because if you're egoless, what you're doing is because there's a balance. Life is a balance, right? But if you take someone that has no ego, they're going to be drawn to do anything because they have no ego, which is the part of you which gives off integrity, gives you integrity. So if you have no ego, then you have no integrity, you have no standards.
Self-respect.
Right, self-respect. There you go. Better well said. So when you have a level of ego, a good level of ego, you have a level of self-respect. But you don't want to have a high ego because then you'll be too proud and all of that stuff. That's when you start going out.
Yeah, balance.
So everything has to be balanced. But what I'm saying is this: these women should, if they're really smart, right, and they put away the pride, really, technically, what they should be doing is their asses should be chasing after us. Go on, bro.
If they knew what we knew, they would be chasing us.
Yeah.
That's the difference, and that's why the brother's saying that you have to have a certain amount of ego, because you know that they're not worthy, man.
Right, they're not worthy. Exactly. And that's a very good point, because you only chase something or seek after something that you know that has value.
Yeah.
Because that's going to benefit you. But why are you going to go chase something that's not going to benefit you? They can't cook, can't clean, they can't massage your legs, they can't massage your back. Right? They're looking for you to do all of the work, and once you're all tired out, she done tired you out. Now she's going to go to the next guy and do the same thing all over again. Right?
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. And then guess what? You're going to be the beta bell of the relationship. So what was the point of getting a relationship? It was a waste of time, and it was a waste of fucking energy. All right? Go on, brother.
This is just an example of Yahweh Shai having an ego. It's John 2:1. And the third day, there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee. And the mother of Yahweh Shai was there. So I'm going to skip down to verse 4.
And you got to understand as well, since that we're dealing with Yahweh Shai, I don't mean to keep talking about this topic, man. But I just got to get certain things off my chest. Even Yahweh Shai fell because of a woman. This is why we're all fricked up today.
That's right.
That's why it says in the Apocrypha, it says that through Eve we all died. Okay? So we're going to have to do, brothers, we're going to have to do away with this mentality, because we were all born and raised in a society where we always thought, oh, we need a woman, and we got to do this and we got to do that to get the wife of our dreams and all this other stuff. We got to put that mentality aside and put on the alpha mentality, which the word alpha means to be first. You know, people say the word alpha male, but they don't even know what it means. The word alpha means to be put first. So as a man, you got to put yourself first, man. And she got to be under you. All right? Instead of you doing it chasing, she got to be chasing you, because you're the source, you're the valuable resource. And that's going to be like, it's going to be like that in the kingdom of heaven. We ain't going to be chasing them, they're going to be chasing us. So they can drill in your what is it, man? Your nice house, man. Your mansion that's going to be made with precious stones. Go on, bro.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai, he messed up twice with women. One was Adam, one when he came back as
King Solomon, yeah.
So he already knew about women. Plus, he was good with knowing how to deal with women. He was speaking to the what's the name? The
Queen
Samaritan woman.
Yes, yeah.
He was kind of like messing with them, man, because he knew how to chat to women, so about war of life and all of that.
Right.
He was playing with them, man.
Right.
So he was already savvy with women, man.
Yep.
So he knew about all of that.
Yeah, man, and you know what too is, and even Solomon, when he spoke to I believe she was an Ethiopian woman, and I think she might have been a Cushite woman he was talking to, Solomon. And when Solomon was dropping that wisdom, she fell out, man. Let me see if I can find that scripture. So he had game. Solomon had game, man.
It's that the fact that she failed because she saw the glory that he had.
Oh, right.
That's what made her pass out.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I stand corrected on that. You know, but the point of the matter, man, is there's no benefit to these women of today. They're not bringing you no benefit. It doesn't matter if they're Muslims or no matter, man.
Yeah.
They're all the same. Go on, brother.
1 Samuel 25. And when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lightened off the ass and fell before David and on her face and bowed herself to the ground and fell at his feet. And she said, upon me, my Lord, upon me, let this iniquity be, and let thine handmaid, I pray, that speak in thine audience and hear the words of all thine handmaids.
Right.
So she understood. She knew about David's reputation. Her husband went off. What's her husband's name? Nabal. He went off. So she made up for that, and eventually Yahushua killed Nabal. He didn't show hospitality to David, and he ended up taking her because, as you say, women are supposed to pursue us.
Yeah.
When they know about us, our reputation, and if they really want us and like us, they're supposed to come to us.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be running to them, man, chasing their ass all over the place, jumping over fucking garden rails, man. You know, that's what we all did, man. All of us brothers did that, man, in the world. All right, I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't do that. I did that. Yeah, but when you come into the truth, you know, your ignorance is finished. You know what I mean? You build on what you didn't know before, you know? Because we're in the flesh, man. We do things sometimes, but you gotta always revert back to what our purpose is and what kind of value we have. Because we're gonna be of the royal priesthood.
Right.
All right. Well, should I say we're not going to be? We're of a royal priesthood.
Yeah.
All right. So if we're royalty, then someone has to be doing the chasing, and the royalty don't do no chasing.
All that spitting game is a thing of Esau. We plan this,
Right.
we're going to plan that, we've got to do that to take her out.
Yeah.
That's all Esau's thing, because really they're supposed to spit game to us.
Exactly.
Being a gentleman.
Exactly.
So-called gentlemen. But I remember Tahar was talking about what nice means now, Gabar, Apostle Gabar. Nice, to be nice or gentleman, it means to be a fool, it means to be foolish.
Right. And you know,
And they don't and women don't respect foolish men.
No, they don't. Well, I mean, nowadays they do, because that's all that's out there.
On the surface, but on the inside, they don't respect. They want to get what they can get from you, then move you on. They don't respect the fact that you're a fool. You're
And you know what
foolish.
too, and I'm not gonna blame this all on a woman, because it's really Esau. Esau made the thing that was supposed to be conducive for mankind, all right, which is relationships and reproducing life. That's what we're all supposed to do. We're all supposed to, man and woman are supposed to come together and reproduce and grow thereby. But what Esau did, Esau set it up to the point where you can't even get these relationships now. Because you're going to lose at the end. You're going to always lose at the end as a man when you get these relationships. And that's why this man got to be taken out of power.
That's right.
Because you got men that are billionaires and they gotta give half of their money to some woman they met on the street. And she didn't even help them do no work. And that's what pisses me off the most, man, is hearing them kind of stories of a man that's pretty much worth millions.
Yeah.
He got to give half of that fucking money to some holy human in the street.
Now, to hear about it,
I say one thing. Even sometimes.
No, let him say one thing, brother. Let him say one thing, and then I'll let you speak.
This is Psalms 12 and 8. It says, "The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted."
Right, and that's really the main point of the situation, because there's nothing wrong with getting a relationship, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But Esau corrupted it.
Right.
All right, we can't just really blame the woman. Ultimately, she's a part of the corruption of it. But who created this corruption? Esau.
So what I was gonna say is even sometimes the woman who chased me,
Right.
and then once I get her,
Yep.
then it's like she stops the chasing, and then she expects someone to chase her.
Right. So it's this mind. It's again playing these mind games, man. Because she wants her ego to be stroked as well. She wants to be validated, and that's one thing I've noticed with these modern day westernized females. They seek attention, which equals validation. Right. And that's why they love the idea when a lot of men are pretty much going to pursue them, because it gives them self-validation. A woman that has no validation, her life is going to be a mess.
Yeah, that's
She's probably going to commit suicide. Go on, brother.
a man places his value on a woman. That's what I said, validation. The man places value on the woman. That's why women need man's approval.
Right.
Because you're placing a value on her. Without you, she's of no value.
Exactly, brother.
You know what I'm saying? You place value on her.
Yep.
She can't come around and say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, you set where it is. You know, you're her value.
And that's why it also says in the scriptures that when a man may get up a woman, what does he beget? A possession. What do you do with a possession? You increase it in value. Okay, you put the value to that possession. Go on, brother.
So just back in John 2 and 1, and the third day, and the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Yahushua was there, and both Yahushua was called and his disciples to the marriage.
Right.
And when they wanted wine, the mother of Yahushua saith unto him, they have no wine.
Right.
Yahushua saith unto her, woman, what hath like, what have I to do with thee?
Right,
Mine hour is not yet come.
Right, because she should have known better. Because the Lord, his time wasn't come to pretty much reveal his level of talents like that. Man, now he did heal people, but it wasn't his time to show that kind of talent. So his mom wanted validation from her son because of the power that he had. Yeah.
Right.
Again, validation. Using her son to value herself. Oh, I'm Mary. I birthed this child. Look what he can do. Validation.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Right.
So she seeks and she approves validation, attention. If she don't get no attention for the rest of the day, she's gonna probably think about committing suicide, man. All right, but see, we as men, we don't really have to deal with that issue. Because we got it with them. But you got certain men, they're so pretty much destroyed mentally that they believe because they're not able to achieve certain things in the world that they're worthless. All right, but maybe the Most High got another way
I
for you. All right,
just say,
everybody got something to say, man.
I think what you just read, it showed that Yahweh Shai knew that he didn't have to he was smart enough to know that he didn't have to validate his power just do something as simple as that.
Right.
But the woman was trying, obviously thought
His
that
mom,
she could not trick, but so to speak, but using that womanly wiles to say, look, we haven't got this. What are you going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? So but he was smart enough to know that he didn't need to do that.
Yeah, because the mom was using
that.
Exactly, because the mom was being deceptive, man. The mom was saying, look, we don't really got no wine, but they probably did have wine, but she just wanted to show him off to the people that she was surrounding herself so that she can get the attention. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's all about with these women, man. That's why they want you to take them out on dates. She don't want you to take her out on a date because it's the thing to do. No, it's because she wants to be seen, man. That's what it's all about. Because you don't gotta do all of that. If you got a genuine relationship, why you gotta go do all of this wine and dining for? Right? And like I always say, it's the same thing as prostitution. In order for you to get what's between her, you gotta go pay for it, right? So when you go take her out to dinner, what are you doing? You're paying for food. You're buying her food, so it's the same thing. Okay? They're nothing but prostitutes out there. But there's a difference though. You got the proclaimed prostitutes, and you got those that are pretending not to be prostitutes, but really they are. And most of them like that. Go on, brother.
No, that's right. I was just going to say, speaking of the devil, point. Speaking of the devil.
We all got something to say, man.
The point is that Yahweh Shai said to his own mom, woman. So like if I, for example, right, so the point is that Yahweh Shai sinned as Solomon and Adam because of women. When he came back as Yahweh Shai, he was in his right mind of how to speak to women.
Right.
You had to pay for his simping on the cross. He had to pay for his simping when he was Solomon and for when he was Adam. You know, so you got that's a dangerous thing to be a simp. That's actually a sin.
That's actually the ways of death,
That's
brother.
a simp to be a simp.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing. That's why everybody is wicked, man. Because of simping.
Exactly.
That's why everyone's fucked up, man. Because of simping.
Because of simping.
That's why this whole world. That's why you see so much evil out here. Because of simping. It all came from simping.
Esau's a simp.
That's right.
Esau's the biggest simp. That's why he teaches everyone else to be simps. And that's why you see him catch him on bending knees, proposing to women.
Flowers.
Crying about how to do anything to get them back.
Chivalry, man. Chivalry. You know what I'm saying? All of that, being a gentleman, man. King David wasn't a gentleman. He was a man. The Lord told men to be men. Gentleman, gentleman is not in the Bible. That's not a part of our culture, man. That's Esau shit. Right. When you tell someone, why are you trying to shove up your ass, man? That's not true. Right. Shoved up your, you know what? That's got nothing to do
But the
with
sun
us.
don't shine, brother.
That is not our culture, man. If we practice gentleman, that's idolatry, man. That's why we're going to this right.
Right.
If you try to be gentleman.
Exactly, brother. That goes
You
inside
start
idolatry.
simping if I let me get the scripture.
And that's why you think, and going back to what you're saying, brother, that's why when you read Revelation, the first chapter, what did Yahweh Shai said? He said he's known as the Alpha and the Omega.
Right.
Okay?
Again, it says, Isaiah 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over
And that's
them.
happening today.
Right.
That's
my
happening
people,
today.
they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of their past.
And who's really leading this? Who's really causing them to err? The women. It says that these people cause them to err. All right, and that's why you have a lot of kids out there, grimy Negroes, in the midst of the hood, the ghettos. You know, stealing, selling blow on the roadside, doing all these different things. Why? Because they were born. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get Job 14, man.
I'll bring this out.
Job 14.
Can I bring this out?
Now, let me finish what I'm saying, brother. Right? Let me say what I'm saying. Now, for example, like I said, man, you know, you got a lot of people, right, that were born in single mother households, man, and they became worse. They became bad children. Just call it for what it is, right? And that's another reason why the prison systems are filled up, because it's filled up with people that didn't have no proper parents, and they were raised up by single mother households, man. Now that's not always the case, because you got some mothers, they try to do what they can do, right? But generally speaking, that's a lot of the times that is the case, right? And what I realize with people like that is they don't have no respect for authority. Why? Because the authority was not in the house. All right. So when you don't have an authority figure in the house, you're not going to respect authority. That's why these jakes, these same old jakes, that always get beat down by the cops, because they grew up in a household with no father in it. That set the authority. Yeah. Going, brother, and that's why these people, these Israelite children, becoming adults, have no fear, because their father, or there was no man to instill fear in them, man. Go on, brother.
Jeremiah 31 verse 22. How long would thou go about of thou backsliding daughter, when the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth? A woman shall come past a man.
And that's a new thing, because that wasn't happening in the ancient world. That didn't happen 2,000 years ago, 3,000-4,000 years ago. That's only happening right now. And we're seeing the consequences of that. We're seeing the consequences of women being empowered over the household. We're seeing destroyed people, man. People crying about, oh, I didn't know, my father wasn't around, and they committing all kind of crime and you know, pretty much hurting people, making their lives a living hell, because they're hurt inside because they didn't have no father, man. And their mothers were saying that their dad wasn't shit. Go on, bro. Matter of fact, he wanted to say something.
This is on your point, 2 Esdras 5 and 8.
Yeah.
There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall often be sent out again.
Right.
And the wild beasts shall change their places, and this is the point.
Right.
And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Man. And that's what's happening right now. A lot of these people out here, right, that you see in these inner city urban areas, a lot of them are monsters. And when you look up the word monster, it means a major form of deformity. All right? And what makes them deform spiritually, that is because they never had that guidance. They never had that authority. All right? And you know how I know? Because I went to school with these individuals, man. And I know how they act towards the teachers and the administrators. They have no respect for them. And the reason why, because they didn't have no father in the house, man. If you have a father in the house, that fear comes in, man. You start to be stable-minded, because really the man is naturally stable-minded if he's in his right state of mind. But if he's just rear-ended by a woman, he's going to be all fucked up. Somebody give me Job 14, man. Yeah, please, give me that.
This is Job 14 and 1. A man that is born of a woman is of few days
and full of trouble. That's exactly what it's all about. Now, I'm going to balance it out too, because you got a lot of these men that don't even know what they're doing either. All right, all they wanted to do is just to hit her cherry up, right? Get a sense of feeling, and that's what it was. And then when the kid came out, they weren't ready to be a father, right? So you got them kind of men. I got to balance it out. You got certain men, they just wanted the quick fix. They wanted to bust a nut and then move on to the next one. That's what they wanted to do, right? So then what happens is the kid grows up in this situation where he's all freaked up, because both of the parents was feeling all kind of horny, and he came into the world with no proper guidance at all. Yeah? Go on, brother. So that's all gonna, I don't cut you. So that's all gonna change when the kingdom of heaven is set up. Men are going to be responsible, right, for what they're supposed to be doing, and also the women are going to be responsible for what they're supposed to be doing. All of this adultery going on is going to be put to a stop. All right?